let's just sew whatever. All right, y'all, we are back for the next video. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. The next video on the Pisces pack add-on. Now, I mentioned in the other one, if you did not see it, there is a large flow chart of like, if this, then this, then this. And if that's overwhelming to you, you can also just look at the add-on selection guide and decide what you want to do. So today, we are going to be doing the recessed zip minimalist. We are going to be doing the bound top, the alternate connector, the welted zipper pocket because I love it. The little flap is my favorite. I don't know why, but I just love it. And we are going to be doing one zip and one slip. And honestly, yeah, no, we'll do it the way it's meant to be. Well, I don't know if we can. I was thinking I might just do the zipper overlay in the lining, but I think it would be way too much going on there. So we're going to do a zippered pocket inside, zipper closure. Yeah. Was I going to do an exterior slip pocket on this guy? I have the exterior slip pocket on that one, but I think that might be kind of nice. It's weird to me to imagine the exterior slip pocket only being on one side though. So I'm like, is that what we're going to do? Again, there's just so many options, truly. But yes, we're gonna do what I said. So after you pick that, what I decided to do was I just printed out my cut list and I'll pull those out. So we're gonna do the alternate D-ring connector. So I got that there. We're gonna do the zipper pocket welted. We're not doing the exterior slip pocket yet. I'm gonna be doing on my next one. We are gonna do card slots. I didn't say that, did I? But, ooh, I'll do the slip pocket and card slots inside. I like it. So we'll just skip doing a zipper pocket inside and do card slots. Technically, you could do both. We're going to be doing the bound top. We're not doing the saddlebag. That is on the next one. We are not doing the wristlet pouch. So that will be it. We are doing the recessed zip. We're not doing that. We are doing the interior slip. Again, I know, this seems like a lot, but these cut lists are so very short and you do not need to print it out, but it helps me to visualize everything. So we can put all this back in there because we do not need it. And we can slide our add-in selection guide. Back in there. And then this Pisces pack goes in combination with the Aries crossbody, crossbody pattern from Knotted Threads Co. So if you do not have that, you need both to be able to make it. And I know it's a big investment, but there's like, I wonder if she figured out how many different options, like factoid, you know, you could make. Factorial, factoid. All right, so these are the two fabrics I'm using. I'm using Boysenberry water resistant canvas and this mid-weight luxe printed ballerina bows vinyl. And that's it. I'm gonna be using this vinyl for everything. I don't have a contrast fabric or anything like that. So we're gonna start with our exterior and I'm gonna move everything that is interior out of the way for now. These are our card slots. And I'm gonna little reorganize here. We don't need our zipper overlay, but we will need our stabilizer piece. We're gonna need piece D for that, we're going to need these pieces here. We're doing the alternate connector, so we don't need this right now. We do need our main panel, our exterior gusset. Like I said, we do not need the overlay right now, so I'll just plop that in there. And I don't need those connectors. This is lining. Lining. We don't need that. Okay, and these are stabilizers. So now you can see I've kind of organized, gotten everything I need to get together. And I'm going to start by cutting out a crossbody strap. And I'm going to do a 3/4 inch crossbody. I've just got my vinyl folded on itself, measuring 3 inches. There we go. We're going to find the center. There's that. And then that's ready to go. And then we can cut our main panels and gusset pieces. All right, main panel to exterior. Oh my God. What's hilarious is as I'm thinking about this, I'm like, man, maybe I should get a contrast vinyl. But really, I think I just want it all monochromatic. That's not what monochromatic means. But like just all the one print. Be so pretty. All right. So that is our main body done. I know we're going to need our upper gusset pieces. So I can go ahead and cut those really quick. And this print really is not directional, so however you want to cut it will be totally fine. And I know we're going to need some stabilizer on those, so I'll set those there. And then I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to be cutting out another one, so I'm just moving it there as I finish with it. We need a top binding strip. And it looks like I've got the perfect size right here. And luckily I just need this ruler. And now I'm holding it at the top as I rearrange down here and just kind of adjust the vinyl as needed. Okay. It's like the perfect little amount of bows. I'm dead. All right, and then we're gonna mark a 1/2 inch line. 1/2 inch? Or 5/8. Probably 5/8. Okay. Well, you line it up to 1 and then you lay it over top. So that'll be good. That's our top binding, which makes the bag so much quicker to finish. And now again, you'll see here, like, that's it for this cut list that I printed the whole thing. Didn't need to. Alrighty. Where did it go? Ah, under here. So then I'm just filing that away. Ah. And then the next one I have are card slots. So we could go ahead and do that. We need 2 upper card slots and 1 front card slot. And for these upper card slots, you could even just go into your scrap pile and find what you have scraps of. Like, I have these scraps. There's so many scraps. And you're really not going to see underneath. So if you want to trace it, that's fine. And you need 2 of these. And so I'm just going to cut up to that corner, across the bottom, up to the corner. And then on the back side of these, we're going to be measuring down and then folding it to that line. And then I'm going to have the bows be the front of the card slots. But we'll make that little mark. Can confirm, rulers hold up pretty well. You'll add tape and fold to that line, and then we're going to top stitch. So cute. And then we don't need this piece anymore. We can put that away. And then if you're going to trace this, use an erasable marking pen or trace on the back side. Not on the front, like a monster. It'd be really cute to add like your nameplate to those. So that's it for the card slots. I can put that sheet away now. I know I'm going to need my lower and upper main zipper lining A and lower main lining, so all good. Oh, that makes sense. It would just be this. For your wristlet, not for your main lining. All right, and then that can go away. Piece in there. Okay. So the zipper pocket B is welted, and so that does not mean this. So we're going to cut the main panel and then the zipper cover and the lining. I put that piece away, but I have my pattern. I have my ruler. Freaking ruler. Can't word. All right. So this is our little welted pocket flap. And I'm so excited. This is our zipper cover and main panel. There's no interfacing needed for this, so I'll just plop that in there. And we can cut out our lining in a little bit, so I'm not going to get rid of this piece yet. Like, I'm not going to get rid of that cut chart yet because I still need lining. So now the alternate D-ring connector is going to change if you want to use 1/2 inch. Nope. If you want to use 1.5 inch or 1 inch. So keep that in mind. And I can go ahead and cut this out using these 2 rulers. We're going to mark the center, and then we're going to add some little guidelines at the top. And then we'll set this aside for later. And that is all we needed. And we can use fusible foam, Decaville light, or fleece. I think I'm going to use Decaville light on the exterior of the bag. And again, that's it for this. We just needed that one little measurement. And if you are someone who sews this bag a lot, you could make your own little cut sheets for your specific bag as well. So this is interior slip pocket and recessed zip minimalist. So we'll go ahead and cut out our zipper placket pieces. And now this is different than how other zipper panels are done. So just make sure you read it over to understand kind of how it comes together. Just really cool how it's like folded on itself to make your panel. And it reduces quite a bit of bulk as well. And this does get a little interfacing, a hint of interfacing. So we're just going to mark that. And you need 2 of these pieces total. There's that. So that's it for the recessed zipper for the minimalist version. And then again, that interior slip pocket is all going to be my lining. So may have seemed scary, but we took it 1 page at a time and got through it. So now we just need to cut our gusset exterior and our main lining. And that's it for the exterior. Yeah. Trying to decide how I want that. Put it like this. Come on. And this will get a little strip of interfacing, so I'll set that over there. And then this print is really not directional, so I'm just going to flip it this way for a little bit of mystery. There we go. So that's it for upper main lining. Need it for the next one, and then gusset. I think this little area will work nicely. And we'll need to interface this as well. And that is all for our exterior fabric. So I have decided to interface this with Geeky Fleece, all the exterior pieces. So I don't need a ton of it. Shannon says she uses thermolam, but I'm just gonna try it. I am gonna throw that on the ground. No problem. Not a big deal. I'm just curious. Because I'm using a mid-weight luxe for the exterior fabric, and I think it'll feel nice. Like, it's not going to be a super structured bag, but I think that'll be kind of fun. We're just going to try it out. No, it's okay. Oh, these are going to get deck of a light in a little bit, and these will get fusible fleece. So I just think it's really cool how this bag can be made in so many different ways, because even from when the original was released, it has 2 zippered pockets on the bag, you know? So already you can make the minimalist version pretty easily, very simply too, you know? And then the other reason I don't want to do a ton of interfacing is I'm doing the welted pocket, and I figure this fleece is pretty lightweight, and so I won't have a lot of bulk to worry about. Okay. And just be really careful. You've got it all centered, and fuse. And then that is it for the fleece. That's it. You could do your lower lining with the fleece if you wanted, but I think we're gonna be fine. I like how I started to fold that really well and then gave up. Me too. So yeah, you can see not a lot of structure here, but when we sew it together, I think it will be good. However, I could choose to add Decaville Light or something as well, but oh my gosh, it's so cute. Put it up there. So we don't need this piece anymore. We're gonna need it for the next one. So we can work on our lining pieces. No, I'm gonna finish stabilizing. My other pieces while they're here. So don't forget. And now if I were batch sewing, like back in the day, I would have cut out everything I needed to at once. So like these little pieces here, I would have cut out all that I needed for all my bags at one time, and so on and so forth. All right. It's in here. And honestly, I think of all of the pieces to have templates for, I would want it for this the most, the upper main lining stabilizer, because it's so teeny and fiddly. This seems wasteful. I'm like, I know I have Decaville Light scraps. That would be about the size. Not quite. I have tons of Decaville heavy scraps too, but that would be way too thick. Sometimes when I'm going through this, I do worry I might find something scary. What is this? Okay. Just a bunch of scraps. Why do I have it? Okay. Oh yeah, our zipper panel placket. Okay. And then this is just going to get fused into that little section we measured out. All right. Well, thank you, helpful little bag of Decavillite scraps that I don't recall acquiring. Alrighty, time to reset our area. Ugh. Okay. That was about to come crashing down, I have no doubt. Reset this area to cut out our lining pieces. So excited, I'm almost done cutting for the day. And then I can figure out what hardware I need, maybe go get it. The next one I'm gonna cut is gonna take a lot longer, I feel like. That's okay though. Okay, so grabbing all of our cut list pieces and our lining fabric. Voila. Okay. Make sure this gets put away safely. Lower main lining, non-pocket side. Lower main lining stabilizer. We might need to add maybe just Sofuse Plus, just to give it a little something, but not a lot. But I know I need this, so we'll go ahead and cut that out now. For the first time today, it is quiet in the house, and I'm like, what's that noise? What was that? What was that? Samantha? All right, we need one of this for our exterior zippered pocket. we just need one of this. This is our interior slip pocket. This is not directional. I just thought about it and I was like, it wouldn't be funny, but it would kind of be funny if when I get to my machine to sew these, I have forgotten things. Like I didn't get the concept. That'd be hilarious. So I traced that on the back side, set that there. We're done with this interior pocket. And I got my lining for the welted pocket. So that's it for those add-on pieces. And so now we can cut our lower main lining. And one of these we're going to interface. So I'm laying that there. This is going to go into my next pile. And then we're going to cut a second. That's it. What? That's crazy. One gets interfaced, one does not. And I don't think that the balance of the bag will be super off because we're going to have 3 layers of the water resistant canvas. So I think it'll work out. All right, interfacing. And I mean, it's not like I don't have plenty of Deck of the Light scraps, clearly, now that I've found that, but I think the SoFuse Plus is just going to be a lighter weight. It is a non-woven interfacing. That's like half of Deck of the Light. Maybe like 3/8 of Deck of the Light. So I'm going to press that really quick to get out of the wrinkles. I'm going to make sure it's the wrong side. And just press that. Well, it shifted a little bit, but not that bad. And literally that's how fast it fused for me. So may as well just really lean into it. Okay. And then we'll let that relax like that. That's it. That is our second Pisces pack. Cut and interfaced. I'll set this over in my pile to sew. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna need this. Thank you so much for hanging out while we cut this. I cannot wait to put this together. I'm literally like, I'm ready to go. I'm so excited. Thank you so much to Shannon for creating this pattern. And if you want to see it made sooner, go check out her channel. I also think Brittany from the Emporium has a video tutorial, and I'm sure some others do as well. So thank you, and I will see you later. Bye.